Hello and welcome back to the Reef. It's been a while. I've been busy. Well, the ugly phase began for me. This footage you see here, it was just starting, so it's still pretty clean looking. You can see some brown like diatoms next to the Samacora in the bottom right corner there, to the left of the Samacora. Yeah, here still pretty good. I see the diatoms forming, and on the glass you can see towards like the bottom on the right hand side there's a little like green film algae, I guess. But I noticed that it was building up, and I decided to just leave it just to see what would happen. See if my copepods and my cleanup crew will be able to handle the algae increase. And the answer to that question is nope, not at all. I mean, the algae growth was just exponential. They couldn't, keep up with the reproduction rate. So I'm gonna show you guys what happens after a week of leaving your tank when not doing any kind of maintenance. So let's get into that right now. Boom! Okay, right off the bat you're gonna notice there's a lot of new corals in the tank. This is like a couple weeks fast forward. Yeah, the sand is pretty much riddled with dinos. I was getting like a combination of diatoms and dinos mixed. There was like random strands of like really long green hair algae too. But yeah, so this is pretty much like the thick of it, where I'm like, okay, I need to start doing something here. I was testing daily my like nitrates, phosphates, and for the most part they were within spec. It wasn't until like this part, when the footage you see here, is when my phosphates started bottoming out. So I was like, okay, I gotta do something now, because this algae is legitimately consuming everything. So yeah, I had to take a lot of different precautions or ways of handling it. First thing I did was I started scrubbing the rock with a toothbrush, and turning my skimmer on, turning both of my power heads on to get it broken up. And then I'd take the turkey baster and I'd blast the sand daily pretty much. So I was doing that, scrubbing the rock, turkey basting sand. Then I would have filter floss that I had in the tank. You'll see in the next footage afterwards. But then I started dosing phosphate because my phosphate kept bottoming out. So I was dosing phosphate, keep that above 0.04 ppm. And I was also dosing a little bit of sodium silicate, so I could get the diatoms kind of back in there instead of the dinos taking over. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did for a week. And you'll see the result here shortly, but first I have some additions that I need to add. That's right, we have some new fish. Just open the box, let's pull the styrofoam top off, and let's see what we have inside. Alright, we got Nemo. I got a pair of clownfish and a skunk cleaner shrimp. Hopefully the skunk cleaner will make the blood shrimp a little more, sociable, because blood shrimp just never comes out for anything. But yeah, let's float these guys for 15-20 minutes. Get the shrimp out first. Float him in the tank, and then I'll just drop him right in. But the fish will need to be acclimated to the correct salinity as well. Alright, let's get these guys in their bucket. Ready to go. Nice and easy, nice and slow, no pinching. The old skunk cleaners here floating in the tank, getting acclimated. Nice decent size there. And then down here we have clownfish acclimating to temperature. Just floating them right now. And yeah, we'll get them in there soon. Okay, acclimation is complete and they are in the tank. Don't have any names for them yet. They're still juvenile, so they're both male. I think the one with the black tip, much more black. Even though it's the smaller one, I think that one's gonna turn into the female, just judging by the behavior, you know, after a week or so. Seems a little bit the more aggressive one. But we'll see how they progress in the tank. Really excited about these guys, so yeah, stay tuned for more of them. So yeah, re-shifting back to the ugly phase. This is weeks after of me doing the steps that I said I was gonna do. As far as turkey base, sand bed, filter floss here to capture any free floating particles in the water. And you can see it looks a lot better. There's the homie chilling out. You also notice I got some more corals that I didn't talk about before, but here's basically my little zoa garden in the front and center here. Getting a little bit lower par rating for the light. And then in the back I got a Goniopora, my first LPS coral, so we'll see how that goes. And then back there I got the long polyp toadstool leather, which is really cool. It's been thriving, growing like crazy, so that's good. GSP of course in the back wall. There's the clownfish cameos. And then this is the Montipora that I got as well. So I got a little bit of everything. Got SPS, LPS, softies. Everything is coming together now that I've, you know, kept the algae at bay. I mean, it's still there, obviously you can see it, but it's a lot better than it was. And as long as I stay diligent, it's not bad. Here's the skunk cleaner. This is his spot now. And the blood shrimp has come out a lot more now since he's there. So that's really cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, my firefish I named Little Jimmy. So there's Little Jimmy. That's his little area. He likes to hang out there. And there's the blood shrimp, you know, checking him out. I think when I was recording this, the pistol shrimp and yashigobi are currently underground, so they're not out. So I kind of missed them, but and then the pom-pom crabs, they weren't out either, so can't record them. But yeah, another thing I did is I also installed a UV light, so I actually run that only in the nighttime. I don't run it 24/7. So pretty much filter floss, UV light, turkey base to sand bed, dose sodium silicate every once in a while, just kind of like when I remember, so the diatoms can kind of take over. And of course, you know, I'm doing my routine water changes. I'm doing 1 gallon a day on a 45-gallon system. And yeah, this so far has pretty much kept the dinos at bay, keep the tank looking, you know, a lot nicer. I'll scrape the glass every couple days too, I think. Yeah, but yeah guys, that's all I've been doing so far, just maintaining and cleaning things up. But we got some more additions on the way, so stay tuned and yeah, keep reefing. See you guys later.